Well, I said on the radio, Mick, I think if there's kids out there who want to be a basketball player, I think he's a great role model. I mean, he doesn't play above the rim. He can't rebound above the rim, and but he shoots. He's got to shoot 1,000 shots a day. That's what I told him when they're maybe from where you were. I didn't enjoy it much, but till the end, kind of like the ending. I tried to. I said to Kevin, we just can't let them keep standing back in the lane like that. We can't. We get nothing at the rim when they stand back in the lane like that. And I told Kevin Marine, you got to step in and get it over the rim. And fortunately, he did. And I thought going in, Eric Murray could shoot threes, but we didn't. We haven't really worked that much with him on doing that. We just, we've got to be more consistent. I think we got to be more consistent from the defensive end. I told our guys yesterday we got to keep them off the line. I thought we did a pretty good job of that. Green averages 11 free throws a game himself, and we've really got to rebound the ball. We out-rebound them by 11, and I thought defensively we did a pretty good job in the first half. We were just god-awful beginning of the second half, and then I thought we kind of got back into where we did a better job defensively. We just got to start making some shots.
Coach, the first 30 minutes of the game as compared to the last 10 minutes, is there a difference in the way your guards play those two phases of the game?
Well, I thought getting Aaron Harrison helped us because he gives us length. We're pretty small with Jabari and Wani out there. And really, I thought Wani did a pretty good job. They jumped up and shot it over him sometimes. And Aaron just gives us so much more length, and he's Jabari's more. We tried to make him a point guard a year ago, and he doesn't have Aaron's length, so he's not going to rebound it as well as what Aaron does. I thought Aaron really rebounded the ball well for us. And he's got some toughness to him. He's not afraid, and that. I thought him coming off the bench gave us great energy.
Do you address what Noreen has, both his patience and his will to work, have meant
Bob, I've over the years I've had some great guys and some absolutely wonderful guys and hard-working guys. I don't know that I've had anybody put more time in than what Kevin Noreen puts in. Those other guys were physically more talented than what he is, but he puts in an incredible amount of time. And then he's in the office, after class and between classes and looking at film and trying to figure out. And he listens. If we had some other guys who listened and were as committed as what he is, they'd be very, very good players. I just hope this is something for Kev that he'll feel a lot more comfortable stepping into shots now, because when he's going to get shots, he's going to get open shots. He had open shots. I think every game that we've played. He's got to be more comfortable stepping into them and making them. And hopefully this will help him.
What was different about him today versus your previous games?
He shot the ball. He never shot it before. He wants to win, and he just felt like there were some other guys that maybe ought to get the shots other than him. He's kept balls alive and rebounded it for us before, but I don't know that he's rebounded to the extent he did today.
On your last possession, the first part of it, your ball got knocked out of bounds. Same call, same set for what ended up being the game winner, or did you change something up there?
No, I wanted Kevin Noreen on Wani's right hand. He's like most right-handers. He's a stronger finisher going right, and I wanted him in a short corner where he could step out, hoping that widened things a little bit. And then I wanted Dennis on the other side. I took Eric Murray out and put Dennis in, because Dennis will waller around in there, and and everybody's afraid of, you know, Dennis's physical size. And then the other thing was it kept him on the other side to where if a guy comes across, you know, all we got to do is get it over the rim, and really Dennis ought to be able to get a hand on it and get it back at the rim. So, and then we just raised the other two guys. I put Terry Henderson on the ball side because the whole game they had been guarding Terry. Terry was the one guy they didn't help off of, and they really chased. So I was hoping that just, you know, would drag those guys out, which I'd have to look at a film. It happened so fast, but I think it had to happen because that's why he got it at the rim.
So what was your defensive game plan against the Hokies, and how well did it
Keep them off the foul line try to keep them out of transition. We didn't do as good a job as what I wanted to keep them out of transition, but we took some awful shots. We took some shots that ended up being outlet passes, and those aren't very good.
Is he one of those guys that you find you never have to get on for anything? You never.
No, I get on him a little bit, but not very much. But you know, honestly, I get on him for not doing things. You know, he like not shooting the ball. You know, you can't imagine how many shots the kid takes. I mean, he's on the gun. You know, he sets a toss back up. He rooms with a manager who comes in and rebounds for him. He takes a ton of shots. He is. I mean, he's constantly in the practice facility. I mean, if you come in the practice facility during the day, if he's not in class, he's in there. You come in at night, he's in there. He just he really wants to be a good player. And I can remember when we recruited him, you know, I asked him, does he have any questions? And he said, can I play here? And I said, I can't answer that, man. That's on you. I mean, historically, when I had guys that have put the time in and really worked at it and were really committed to being a good player, then I don't think I've ever had anyone that didn't play. And, I mean, I think he's a great example of that.
Is this the best you've rebounded, especially offensively this year?
I don't know. I'd have to go back and look at the tape. You know, there's an art to it, and I don't know if we got some bounces or we actually got where we're supposed to be. I know Kevin was where he was supposed to be.
Happens in styles of games where, like, you know, last game against Marshall, you didn't need the three, you didn't take very many. This game, if you don't get the threes, you know, they probably win. What's the
Justin, we were going to run an ISO for AB to start the game, and we thought we could duck in there, you know, their small forward, and you know, when they don't guard Dennis, they stand in front of the rim. It's hard to enter the ball in the post. So, you know, and they double teamed the post, and we did a really bad job. We didn't have 2 very good days of practice. I'll be honest with you. I mean, we didn't get done near what I wanted to get done. I mean, we weren't very good, and we weren't into it the way that we were into it before. So we didn't get as much done, but that part of it maybe was double team. I mean, Eric Murray could have scored. I mean, I don't know why he didn't turn and score, but he you know, for what I don't know. I guess we talked about them running and doubling the post, and he was trying to get it out and find the open man, I guess.